Hello, welcome to Three Sugars Please, episode 5, I believe. Luca's not here this week because we asked him if he was free about 40 times. Sometimes he wasn't free, and sometimes he just couldn't be bothered. So, we've got Dan here today. Because
I'm much better.
Yeah, because he's much better than Luca. And, he's also the 6th member of Charodos, although he hasn't actually been in any videos yet, but that is gonna change next week when we do Pro Gamers Go Paintballing episode 2. So I'm pretty excited for that. So let's talk about last time we went paintballing. We had a post game battle scars inspection.
Oh, that was
Scott's back was horrifying. He had so many welts
really
on his back.
making Dan want to do this, aren't you?
Yeah, no, I saw Luca's foot. But no, I mean I didn't see Luca's foot. Well, because Luca said that he got shot point blank in the foot by some.
What he means by that
by
is he
some
got
kid.
shot 10 meters away.
Yeah, he said some kid pointed the paintball gun down at his foot and
Probably
shot
because
him
he
in the
just-
foot. Not on
Probably,
purpose.
it's probably because of the whole game he was just sat in the tower doing nothing, waiting.
Yeah, Max wasn't very pleased about that when he found out about that after the first game. I just remember him going, "Oh, he's camping the whole time. God's sake!"
Yeah, Luca was camping in
what?
an attic of a building.
Oh, God.
I was so annoyed that me and Max got shot in the back last time, because we were like, "Oh, our team's moved up to there, so we'll be fine." And then either they moved back or died without any sound whatsoever. And then I just got shot in the back as soon as the respawn whistle went. And that was the most damage I took. That actually really hurt when I got shot in the shoulder 3 times.
Boy, you.
I went paintballing once.
Did you?
Yeah, we had to play a game where we had to defend a hut,
Yeah.
and I ran out of paintballs. So I just started firing blanks, and there was this kid trying to come up to me. I saw him. I just kept firing, and he heard the air going through, and so he just assumed that I was firing stuff at him. And at the end, he gave up. So I managed to hold the hut with no bullets.
Yeah. Oh,
No
that
paintballs.
is. Well, that person is clearly an imbecile. I went and did mini ball actually when I was I think for a friend's birthday party, or maybe I don't think it was my birthday party, but I went to do mini ball, which is just lower impact paintball that you can do when you're
Oh yeah.
12 or whatever. And
Pussy
we went pussy ball. So yeah, we went out to this big field, right? And there was there was two different sides for both teams, and there was a bridge in the middle, and there was this tiki head called Gary or something, and you had to get it and bring it back to your side, right, from the bridge, right? So so I'm like, this is the first game of paintball I'm ever gonna play. This is so fun. I'm really excited. I shit you not, about 0.5 seconds into the game, I'm out. Because somebody, I don't know what they did, they shot a paintball up in the air, and it came all the way over our side and hit me on the face. And I was out for the first 10, 15 minutes. So I didn't
that's
even
a
get
very
to play
Kyle
the
thing to
first
do.
game. It's a very Kyle thing to do. What's that supposed to mean? That's not my
It's
fault.
just a Kyle thing.
That's not my fault that I got hit in the face by some asshole.
It's not Harry's.
Well, no, I didn't know Harry.
Exactly.
That was before I met Harry. Before my
You know
life was
what we should
ruined.
We should do airsoft.
We should do.
Oh.
I really want to
But it's
start
more
doing airsoft
expensive.
when we're older. I don't know if we can. Would you say it's more expensive?
It's more expensive, yeah.
Did you look into it?
Yeah, the guns.
And when we're older, I want to actually have. Some airsoft guns.
Over time, it
Be
may
good.
not be as expensive.
Yeah.
Because if you
own.
let's say we did paintball every week, and they did airsoft
Well,
every
yeah, it's
week,
like
but
35
you actually
quid,
bought
isn't it?
yourself an airsoft gun, it'd be cheaper to do airsoft than paintball.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
mainly
well-
renting the gun and the clothing, which is the most expensive part of it.
Well, I mean, when we're older, we could do it. what I want to do is get a couple of like revolvers, and if we maybe find somewhere that we can do it, we can do like a showdown where you have to draw. Oh, that'd be awesome.
So
Love to do that.
people can bring their own weapons to paintball, can't they? Sorry.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's horrible, but you can bring your own weapons to paintball, can't you?
Can you? I don't know if you. I don't know if you can. Did
I
people
think you
last
can. I've
time?
seen people there with like.
You were able to
Got 'em.
bring your own weapons, go.
Were
So
you?
Yeah. Pretty
so
sure.
could I
concerning.
bring a tin of Dulex paint and just throw them over?
Well, I mean, I don't know if there's anything in the rules stopping you from doing that. I mean, there's no reason why you
Exactly.
can't. Why you couldn't just bring a full tin of Dulux. And Max said apparently, oh no, I'm 16. I can buy I can maybe buy a paint grenade.
Yeah, you can wear grenades.
But he said they're quite expensive. And I also said, don't forget that Luca and Scott are also 16 as well. It's not
They're
just me.
one-time use as well, so I mean.
Well, yeah, I gathered that you can't just scoop off all the paint and put it back in.
Yeah, just get a paintbrush and brush it all back in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's not possible. We were talking about getting armbands, or something along those lines, so we can see who's who for everybody
Yes.
next week. But yeah, Harry, you said we might be able to bring a GoPro.
Yeah.
Dan and Max said they might be able to bring theirs as well,
Ooh.
which would
Yeah,
be great. I
GoPro.
think we're doing me, Dan, and Luca against you, Scott, and Max. Is that
I'm
okay, Harry?
perfectly happy with that.
Oh, great. I'm on Luca's team.
I was on Luca's team last time, so I mean.
Yeah.
Can I just shoot him in the foot
I
and
haven't
be
been on
done with
your
it?
team yet, which is great, Harry, because I get to shoot you for
You know what I hope
being
though?
an asshole.
I hope there's no little kid with a machine gun again. 'cause that
Oh
was
my god, that was
I heard about
terrifying last time. We were on that map where our team was basically getting destroyed, and then I just heard vroom in the background, and I was like, what the hell is that? I sincerely hope that's on our team, because otherwise that's probably why we're losing. But apparently it was. It was some kid whose birthday it was, and he got like a fully automatic gun. It
Happy
sounded-
birthday, little Jimmy, and gives him a machine gun.
Oh my god, little Jimmy probably team killed quite a few times. I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably too much.
I told you about something this week, Carl. What did I tell you? It was yesterday.
I don't know. I
It was
can't
yesterday, and
remember.
you were like, "Wait."
What did you tell me
same
yesterday?
Podcast.
It was a school thing, wasn't it? Bless you.
What?
You
It was
sneezed.
a what?
It was a school thing, wasn't it? Something you did at school.
It doesn't help.
Well, I can't remember.
I don't do anything
Oh.
at school.
Oh yeah, I remember.
All right.
So
come on.
on Monday, yes,
Yeah.
I came into school and the heating wasn't working.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
So it was quite cold. I didn't feel that cold, but everyone was allowed to wear coats and stuff inside. And then we got to like 12 o'clock in the day, and it was getting colder progressively, and the teachers couldn't stand it. And apparently there's a law where if it's below a certain degrees in a building, and you can't turn the heating on, then you legally have to close the school. So our school closed at 12 o'clock on Monday.
Because it was
'Cause it was a bit
cold.
nippy.
Oh my god, that is so stupid though.
And do you know why it happened?
Why there was no heating?
Yeah.
Why
you were
was there no
correct.
heating?
Because
Did somebody poo
a
in
maintenance
the
guy.
in the fence?
I've got another story about that actually. But
No, the
Maintenance
phantom
guy.
shitter's back. Oh, oh no.
Yeah, but a maintenance
Right,
guy went
yeah.
was on the roof fixing something else, and he stood on a heating wire and it snapped. Or a pipe or
He's
something.
not very good maintenance man, is he? If he broke something or
So,
he's fixing
the-
something else.
The other story then.
Yeah, please enlighten us.
So currently in our school, we only have one boys' toilet that is working.
Oh dear God, this one toilet.
God.
400 people are showing one toilet.
Oh my God,
That
that's
feels that happens in our school a lot, we just don't notice.
So I'm cut.
Because
Obviously,
we don't go in there for a reason.
obviously, someone thought it'd be a funny idea to Oh my god. I can't be about to say this. Undo their trousers and take a shit in the middle of the toilet.
What do you mean? What, in the middle of the room?
On the floor.
Why? What is wrong with the people at your school? Why do they
then-
keep doing that?
He attends.
It's probably the same person.
I thought you went to a posh school.
It gets better. Not that he attends, just idiots. It gets better though, Carl.
What?
Then someone walked in and trotted it.
Oh no!
Oh. Oh my god.
And tried to wipe their shoe in the sink with it. And then
In the
left the tap on.
sink!
They left the tap on, and it flooded.
Oh no!
And there was just brown liquid floating around.
Oh my
and
god.
seeping out
It's
the
like
door.
a series of unfortunate events. That is.
I mean, I don't think it was
genuinely-
unfortunate event because it was
I
fake.
mean, they just smeared it everywhere and then filled up the room with poo
That was the
water.
Oh god.
had left.
Oh my god! So now what? You have no toilets at all?
They cleaned it up. I mean,
How?
it's
I
just-
don't envy the people who have to clean toilets. I'll be honest with you.
No.
It doesn't sound like a fun job, does it?
Yeah.
Jesus, Harry, come on.
Oh, that's horrible.
I don't use toilets at school anyway.
It's awful.
I have a controlled bladder. I don't
Yeah,
actually go to toilet
yeah,
at
me
school.
too.
So,
This-
I mean,
There's one person in our school, right? And when we were doing our mocks, she got up to go to the toilet every 5 minutes.
Really? Some people have the worst bladders I've ever even heard of. It's ridiculous.
I've never been to toilets
I'm a
now.
good. I'm fine. Oh, I had to go once because I was doing a maths paper in one of our mocks, and
Ow.
I got to like the last question, and I was like, oh my god, I actually really need to go to the toilet. So I was like scribbling like root 141, quickly, we need the answer. I need to go from P, and then I was like, I'm done. Can I go to the toilet, please? And I had to like run into the.
Wait, do you have to finish to go to toilet on
I
yours?
nearly died. No. I just wanted to finish the question before I went to the toilet, just in case the exam ended before I got back.
Great.
Yeah, so that was fun.
I was scrolling through Instagram about a year or two ago and going through the stories. No, I was going through the stories and then suddenly it came up with this picture of a man on a toilet and it was a sponsored ad and it said, is the mid-exam toilet break really worth it?
What?
Someone paid to have that advertised.
Why? Are they
I
mad?
don't know.
Did you go
I was looking last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so in 1910,
Yeah.
America had a bit of a problem with meat.
With what?
With meat.
With neat.
Yeah, they didn't have enough.
Enough neat?
Yeah.
What's neat?
No, meat. You
Oh,
eat meat.
I said
Yeah, like
meat.
cows and sheep and...
I thought you meant neat, where N-E-A-T, not M-E-A-T.
Oh, no,
They had a problem with
M-E-A-T.
meat. Okay, I see.
Yeah, they didn't have enough.
Right.
So there was a legislation passed. Well, no, they tried to... a group of American legislators wanted to introduce African hippos to southern wetlands.
What?
They wanted to introduce African hippos into America.
Why? Are they mad?
And they were going to advertise it as cow.
No, I don't think that's going to work. As cow.
Yeah, they were going to
They're
advertise it
going
as
to
cow
try
in the
and
shop.
pass off hippo meat as beef.
I mean, it's pretty much a cow.
What do you mean it's pretty much a cow?
It's got 4 legs.
Well, then humans aren't cows, wait.
No, humans don't have 4 legs,
Yeah,
Harry.
I realised.
That is honestly...
That's the one
horse.
example that doesn't work.
A horse, then.
A pig.
No, that's Burger King.
I can't believe they sold horse meat. What's wrong with them? See,
Or was it
this-
Tesco?
This is the problem with people eating meats that shouldn't be eaten. That's why the coronavirus is a thing. Because they're eating bats. You're not supposed to eat bats. There is a reason that we haven't eaten bats before. Because they will give you diseases. Because they're like flying rats. Why are they eating bats? Who thought, do you know what? those bats in that cave look really tasty. I'd like to grizzle one up and eat it. I'm sure it won't give me any serious venereal disease or anything.
Actually, it will.
Honestly, some like traditions are weird. Oh, I saw a report of this couple who were on that that cruise ship that's been quarantined.
Yeah.
Oh
They
yeah.
can't leave. Well, luckily,
Time of their life.
so the man is he's a diabetic, but luckily he's decided to bring way too much like insulin stuff with him. So for some reason he decided to do that, so he's fine. But the ship is actually like bringing in all the medicine for all its passengers.
Oh, they have free
of charge.
Netflix.
Great.
They have free
Do you know what? I
Netflix
really
and
want to be
apartments.
stuck on a ship with the chance of catching the coronavirus.
It's
Just
great
for
that they
free
have free
Netflix.
Netflix.
I get
Loads
free
of,
Netflix.
they get roast
technically.
dinners almost every Sunday, and they get full cooked dinners every day. It's just,
Do they have Sky Sports?
probably. That's what I want to talk about actually.
What?
So today, Carl won't care. Dan might. Ferrari released their new livery for the 2020 F1 season.
That was yesterday, wasn't it?
Well, yes, it was. Shush.
Yeah.
They had like an hour like presentation on it, yeah. And then
Did you see all the dancing and stuff?
yeah, and then they released the car, and it's the exact same as last year.
No. It's got a bit less
It's
black.
literally the same. It is literally the same.
So is the Mercedes.
I know the Mercedes is the
And the
same.
Red Bull.
It's just a bit painful, but yeah, it's cool.
I watched that Ferrari live stream or something on YouTube, and all I saw was a bunch of just dancers.
Yeah. Oh, and the race in China's been cancelled as well because of the coronavirus.
That's great.
It's been
They're just
postponed.
cancelling everything, aren't they? Well, I mean, they kind of have to, don't they?
They'll
That
be
mayor
done
of
too.
Wuhan needs to be punished in the face for not telling people, for keeping it on the down low that there's an extremely infectious disease that's killing people. Don't tell anyone. Shh, it's not going to be a problem. Stop eating bats, you wanker, and then maybe we won't have a problem. Jesus. That's a good thing to
that
do
gonna
for
be
the
your
rant
rant?
of the week. Stop eating bats. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows?
I watched the new video, Cal. Very, very good.
Did
Very
you?
funny. You know,
Thank you.
mocking me for my unfortunate events of playing Siege.
Your unfortunate event of getting bronze 1. Very unfortunate. Oh yeah, Hunted restarts tomorrow. Oh yes, tomorrow, isn't it? I
Oh
forgot.
yeah, it's tomorrow.
Oh, I'm so excited for Hunted. Dan, you haven't watched
I haven't seen
Hunted
the
yet.
trailer.
Oh, well, I mean,
No,
you've
I've-
watched an old
I've-
thing, but you haven't watched it once.
I've watched Series 1, but I haven't watched any others.
Oh,
Last
man.
season was alright, wasn't it?
We
I can't remember
you,
what happened last season.
if are you gonna watch it tomorrow, Dan?
Yeah. Well,
Maybe.
I feel like Hunter's
Okay.
the only show I consistently watch, like games sort of. I don't know, like.
Do you not watch I'm a Celebrity?
No, I don't.
What? I'm a
Probably 'cause I
Celebrity's really
can't.
good. What about Saturday Night Takeaway? Oh, that restarts soon,
No,
actually.
I don't watch them.
Why not?
No, I don't. I just can't be asked.
You know, Saturday Night Takeaway actually does a live final.
Does it?
How does it do a live final?
Oh, you know Saturday Night Takeaway?
Is that the
Show
thing with
us.
Ant and Deck?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean? How they do a live final? Well, basically if
How's
you
there a
win-
final? Is it a game show?
Well, yeah, sort of, yeah. And they do.
Is it?
Well, I mean, by a live final, I mean the last episode they do it live on
So it's
location.
not.
Oh.
Is it a game show? I didn't know it was a game show.
I just thought it was like a.
Well, it's sort of a game. Yeah, it's sort of a game show. But yeah, they do the last episode. They so anybody who's won the competition get flown out to wherever to like I think it's usually they did it in Universal Studios last year, and so if you won the competition, you get flown out and you get to go and watch the last episode there live. I was actually there. When we went to America last year, we were actually on the plane. Craig David was on the plane with us because he was there, like guest. He was a guest on the on Saturday Night Takeaway. He was actually on the plane. I didn't actually know who Craig David was. My mum and Nan were like, "That's Craig David over there," and I was like, "Who's Craig David?" And apparently he's a singer. And I also saw him on the New Year's thing. He was doing singing on New Year's Day, and I was just screaming at the TV, just wipe your face, you bastard, because he was like dripping with sweat. It was genuinely horrifying. Yeah, it was horrible. But yeah, I was actually there, but you can't actually go and watch it because they've just got. Because I was in Universal and they just have like walls. They just have a big barrier, so you can only sit. You'd have to go up in one of like the restaurants and go upstairs to be able to see it, but that you can't actually go and watch it if you're not invited or Ant or Deck.
What sort?
Craig David.
Have any of you like seen celebrities just out and about? Like any major ones?
Well, Craig David. That's about it.
Yeah. Other than that, I meant.
Not for me. No, I haven't seen any celebrities. I don't think any of them live near me. To be fair. Have you?
I went to a car show and I saw Ryan Giggs, that footballer.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
No, neither.
Football's not exactly my forte.
No, neither.
Nor
I didn't really know who he was until I got back home and Googled him.
Yeah,
and still I couldn't really care.
Have you seen any celebrities in real life before?
I've seen cyclists, but no one cares about those. So.
Oh, okay.
Let's just say no.
So let's just say no because we don't care about cyclists.
I think that's pretty obvious.
You what, hey? What, hey?
Who I would want to meet is pretty obvious, and I'd be disappointed if you didn't.
I'm imagining you haven't met him.
I have not met him.
Wow. I was actually playing the VR Spider-Man.
How good.
Before I came on. Sorry.
Why do you need to say that?
It was just topical, wasn't it?
Yep, just to annoy me. Cool.
Alright, calm down. Alright, sorry. Anyway, I have a way I used to live my life, right? With any problems that are too difficult to fix, like my PC that's covered in dust. And by too difficult, I mean actually requires learning and how to fix it. So basically,
just dust your PC. Why can't you do that? You should just get a duster.
I don't know how to do it. What? Go in the PC with it? Well, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know
I'll
that.
come over and do it for you.
But the way I used to deal with any of those problems is just leave it until it becomes a worse problem, or just leave it indefinitely, and don't worry about it. Like I basically, we did food tech in like year 8 or whatever, and
7 till 9.
We cooked something with mushrooms, right? I had a few left over in the bag. I couldn't really be asked to carry the whole bag home. I didn't think to put the bag in the bin. So what I did was, with the few remaining mushrooms still in the bag, put it in my locker. And then I proceeded to leave those mushrooms in my locker for 2 to 3 years. There was a massive stain on the. I mean, the worst things have happened to my locker since then. That's not the only problem, but I'll get to that in a minute. And then one day I just decided, well, I mean, we just got to take that Sainsbury's bag with those mushrooms out. I just grabbed the bag, I sealed it, and I was holding it in front of me. I was like, this is a serious biohazard. We need to get this in the bin as quick as possible before somebody dies from fungal spores or something. So we did actually dispose of it without major damage to any of my respiratory organs, which is good. But since then, the latch on my locker broke, so I couldn't close it. So I just had to leave it sort of open. I mean, I shut the door, but you could just open it if you managed to get your fingers in. So I come back the next day. The latch itself is completely gone, so I can no longer lock the locker. And then I come back, a week later, somebody appears to have taken the entire lock mechanism out of my locker. So now there is no locking it and no latch. And now it's being used as a bin. So that's wonderful. Thank you, whoever did that.
I had something similar to happen to me in year 5. The guy who had the locker above me. Who's talking?
You are.
Me? Alright, I'm talking. Right. Sorry, I get
What's
confused.
that about?
So the person who had the locker above me always put his sandwiches in. And he never used to eat his whole lunch, so he used to just get like part of the sandwich left and just put it in his locker. And he never used to take them out. And he just piled them up. One day there's so many that locker was forced open. Like it wasn't a one with a lock on, it was just like a cupboard. But it just forced open and all this juice just came pouring out.
And you ate it.
Yeah, that seems like a really healthy thing to eat. No, if Dan ate that, he'd be dead.
Don't waste food.
Yeah, you can't waste food.
You can't waste that good food. No,
Especially bats.
I actually, at the end of year 10, I bought some tea in on the last day.
Of course you did.
I then proceeded to forget that tea was a thing. When I came home, left it in my bag. Yeah, listen, when you leave something that has milk in it, without anything in it, no. When you leave it in for 6 weeks, come back, realise your entire bag is now covered in this foul-smelling. I can't even call it tea. No, that was my old bag from last year. And everything just stank, and it was manky. I've had that happen before with bananas. For some reason, when I was younger, I just have some issue with keeping everything clean. Like I used to put bananas in my bag. Like I had a banana for lunch or something, and then it got crushed, and then it was just this banana pulp at the bottom of my bag. I think I had serious mental problems that I left that in my bag. It was awful.
Carl, when you're 7 and 8, you went through like 10 different bags in 1 year. So I mean,
That's because people kept getting yogurt on them.
Oh,
That's one thing I remember.
Yeah.
Harry's lactose intolerant, or don't like milk. I knew it was one of those.
I am a lactose intolerant, but I'm tolerant to the lactose intolerance.
I see.
So I can.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What was it Max said? When we were talking about it last time we played Siege, I'm pretty sure he said something like you become Mr. Explodey Butthole Man if you drink milk.
But like it's kind of a secret now because I can still eat. I can still have dairy. But if I really want to get sick and get out of something, I can do that. So
yeah. It doesn't quite work as well for me.
No, I feel like you.
I have to nearly kill myself.
More of a serious. Get out.
If I do it, I will nearly kill myself. It was horrible. So I only use that for football into house.
Like Luca's birthday.
I was really dumb when I was younger. I always thought I never really realised it was lactose intolerant. I always thought it was lactose and tolerant.
Lactose.
Yeah, I thought, why are they lacking toast? I don't get it.
We lack toast.
How lactose and is tolerant.
I'll just put some bread in the toaster. It's not hard.
He might not have toast, but he's definitely not tolerant. Well, that's a bit weird, man.
I was dumb. I am dumb.
No.
Wow, that was a bit sarcastic, wasn't it, Harry?
I didn't mean it to be sarcastic.
Not you. Not you ever. You guys, to be honest, I think back to Hunted. I think Hunted is probably one of my favorite TV shows.
It is my favorite.
It probably is my favorite because it's just so fun to watch because it's so intense watching these people get hunted down. I mean, the idiots who do it terribly are funny, but the people you want to win, it's horrible, especially if you see them lose.
Intense,
yeah.
How would you do it?
We're gonna do it.
Oh, I like
me and Harry are gonna sign up as a duo.
Was pretty funny when
we're old enough. The what? The Gavin one?
It was Gavin, yeah. Gavin and the French people. This one.
Gavin and the French people.
Yeah, the two chefs, and then
Oh yeah.
almost French, but then Gavin.
And
had
the
to run.
Celebrity Hunter. Dan, you haven't seen that, have you?
I've seen a couple.
It's the Welsh
but-
rugby player called Gavin.
No. I should know him, but there's too many Gavins.
Well,
Every other player's called Gavin.
sort of, they almost got caught around in this farm they were going to, and so Gavin just legged it off while the other. I thought it was the other guy's name, but he just sat in a bush and got.
Yeah, he's the only person I think that could outrun the Hunters.
Yeah.
Nobody has ever outrun
And
the Hunters.
he did though. So.
He did, yeah, exactly.
And there was
just
this
kept
this
going.
military guy who used to be in the military. He went on a few seasons ago, Carl, and then he got caught because he was
I
trying
probably saw
he
it.
was trying to trick the hunters, and he got
People
caught.
always get
while
tricked.
praying
People always get caught. Like,
You're
some
trying to play
people's lapses in judgment genuinely piss me off. I was watching The Heist yesterday, which is basically Hunted
A rip-off.
where they have to steal. And this complete idiot, right? She thought, do you know what? We'll donate some money to a charity and get them to put a poem in the newspaper that's about her getting away from the detectives, right? But the idiot donated it to a charity that she's affiliated with. So when they found out, because they were already onto her mother, so once they found her, they looked into her daughter and was like, oh, she's doing performing arts, and then she donated to, and then she was like, oh, she works for this company that donates money to that charity. It's funny that, isn't it? And then and now she's been arrested. She is a complete imbecile. Some people are just idiots. Well, not actually arrested. She hasn't done anything actually wrong.
It's that woman who got caught and then jumped into the lake because she thought, I'm still on the run. You haven't got me.
I've seen that, yeah. That was good. I don't think that's how the game works. It'd be a good getaway if you hadn't got caught.
No. I think the best way to do it is get, like, as far out into the country as you can.
And sleep in tent.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Weren't we talking about this
Or
on
treehouse.
an episode of the
Don't
podcast,
go
like
see
6
the
months
family.
ago?
Just don't.
Luca said,
Luca
Luca was
says,
extremely fixated on the Settle Carlisle Railway for some reason.
Oh, for God's sake, why?
I don't know. He was like, my plan is to go to the Settled Carlisle Railway. If Luca ever goes on Hunted, they just have to look at the podcast to find out that Luca's going to the Settled Carlisle Railway. Because apparently that makes him safe, because there's only one way to get on.
But me and Carl never disclosing what we're doing on any sort of internet at all.
No,
That's a good idea.
Because, well, they'll look through this. So,
yeah.
listen,
They
if
won't.
in the future we're doing Hunted and they found... Well, they've got to look through everything.
No, they're not going to look through this. They're going to
Yeah,
click on
yeah.
one of the videos and go, oh my God, this is so rubbish. I'm not watching this.
No, I know, because they gotta build a profile of us to see what they think we're gonna do. They've got to personally analyse us, and they're gonna find this, and they're gonna be like, he's thought about doing Hunted before, and I'm like, yes, I have, you pricks.
If they are listening to this, right, they're not going to go to any railway. Just pointing that out. Because
there is
they're not
no
as dumb
way
as
we're going to
Luca,
the Settled
realising
Carlisle
that every
Railway.
heritage railway has cameras.
Also, I don't know where the Settled Carlisle Railway is. I
It's up near Carlisle.
Yes, I was just about to say that, but I
It's
don't
up
know where
north.
Carlisle is. Right, it's okay. It's up north somewhere, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find it in a pinch.
It's, it's about...
Okay, well, I guess we'll go to the Settled Carlisle Railway then.
It's around Settle.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what they always try to do? They post something to get a reaction, and it works every time because people are complete imbeciles. Because they posted something like, there was this guy who had I think he had a teddy bear.
Yeah.
And the chief detective, he took a picture with the teddy bear, and the guy was not having it. He was angry, so he posted a video of them at a party, and then obviously that led them to the party, and then they tracked them from there, and then he got caught because he's an idiot.
Do you know what you should do?
Don't react, you retard. I'm not going to.
You should
Won't
get a
make me.
photo of you and a friend, and you're in your coat and your trousers and whatever you would be wearing for hunted, and then you take a picture somewhere, and then your friend accidentally forgets and posts it a week later when you're actually doing hunted.
That would be pretty good.
Although, I'm just saying, I doubt you'll get on there.
Why's that?
Because there's a lot of people that want to.
Yeah, I guess.
But
Try anyway. By the way, you can't use that tactic now because we said that on the podcast.
what?
You just said about that.
Oh yeah, but it's
posting
a
that
double
picture.
bluff. It's double bluff, and it's triple bluff now. It's going to be a quintuple bluff in a minute.
Quintuple bluff.
Quintuple
down.
bluff.
You idiots going down. I'm going to bluff you out so many times you're not even going to...
Yeah, well, even if I
Not
did, they
gonna be
would
able
still
to
have to
bluff.
look into the photo. They're not just going to go, on that podcast he said it, or he said that, so they won't do it. Still going to have to look into it.
That is true.
But
I wonder what their personality profile would be of me.
I don't think you want to know.
What do you think it would be, Dan?
Depends.
On what?
Am I definitely going paintballing with you?
Yes.
Oh, a complete idiot. Can't tell a screw from a nail.
Wow.
I don't know what else.
You're a screw. Gowned. My feelings are forever hurt.
Do you know what? If I was going on hunted, I would go up to Yorkshire.
Would you? You just
Yeah.
told them that.
Do you know why I would go up to
Why
Yorkshire?
would you go up to Yorkshire, Dan?
Because in York, the law states it's legal to shoot a Scotsman with a crossbow, except from on Sundays.
What?
In York, you can shoot a Scotsman with a crossbow. And
Why?
I don't know, but
How does that help?
if the Scotsman is caught drunk or he's got a weapon, you can shoot him on any day, except from on a Sunday with a bow and arrow. So if it's a Sunday and you see a Scotsman drunk or with a weapon, you can kill him, but you can't kill him with the crossbow, with a bow and arrow. Sorry. So you have to find something else to kill him with.
Why?
I don't know why that's a law. It's weirdly specific, but it's true. It's like in Cheshire, it's legal to shoot a Welsh person with a crossbow as long as within the city walls and it's done after midnight.
What?
I don't know.
That can't be right. That can't be legal.
Well, it probably originates from the time where it was sort of the Anglo-Saxons and the Normans, where the Celts and the
When
Picts
they
up in
actually
Scotland.
used crossbows.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they did use crossbows and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, like brothels and stuff were legal back then.
Yeah, but like the Scottish and the Welsh were like outlaws. They were.
Yeah, but there's a lot of problems with law back in the Dark Ages, and they've
Well,
made it
technically
quite
that's
a
not
few
the Dark
improvements
Ages.
for a reason.
That's the medieval. But
Wow, that's yeah, no, but they've made improvements for a reason, haven't they? To make people safer.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's still a law where you can legally kill someone.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. Also, apparently, when you go to the doctors, well, I've never had it done, but they get that hammer and they're like the little plastic one, and they knock it against your knee and they watch your leg go up.
What the reflex testing?
Yeah. Right, so technically, because that's one of the only nerves and stuff that isn't linked to your brain, if for somehow that nerve went off and you kick someone off a cliff, so let's say they were in a wheelchair and that nerve went and your leg went up and you pushed and you rolled them off the cliff with your leg, technically, it's not murder
Aha!
because you had no control over it.
I see.
So, yeah, it's a weird little fact, which will never become useful.
So if you have a problem with that nerve and it keeps kicking for no reason,
Mm.
and you go on a cliff,
Don't
Oh,
stand
that's
behind
it.
people in wheelchairs.
oh, I've accidentally just guy off the cliff. That's a shame, isn't it? It's just a condition.
Oh,
Sorry,
what a shame.
my bad for standing too close. He's all the way down there now. You can go and get him. I'm going home. Somehow I don't think that's allowed.
Maybe not, but it's nice to think that it would be. But who comes here for actual facts?
What, you think it's nice that you're able to murder somebody in a wheelchair?
Yeah,
Yeah, because of all the situations where you need to do that.
exactly. I've been in at least 5 myself in the past year.
What?
Nothing.
What situations have you been in that require you to kill somebody in a wheelchair?
Oh, just general stuff. Day-to-day sort of situations.
General, when you meet a prick in a wheelchair.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bye-bye.
Be great if you lived in a tall hospital. Like if you worked in a tall hospital. Just kick them off the roof. Just wheel them all up in one line and just hit your nerve.
Dominoes. Patron dominoes. A bit like
Yeah.
lemmings, but horrifying. Have you ever done golf, Dan?
Golf. Done crazy golf.
I mean, like proper golf. Everybody's done crazy golf.
No, but no.
No, but no.
No, but no. I was gonna I've seen. Well, I haven't seen it, but I know the basics of it. Just never played it.
I've been to this driving range a few times. It's called Top Golf. So basically, you get a bay, and then you have a pick
you
of like
just
all
hit
these
it off the
different things,
roof.
and there's a bunch of targets.
Yeah.
And you have to get in the targets for points. I keep winning, although I've never played golf before. The strategy we like to use is trying to get something in with a sand wedge, which is
Oh yeah,
if you
the
don't know
one
what a
that.
sand wedge is, when
No,
you
it's the one
go
that
in
fires
a
the ball up.
bunker,
Yeah.
it's meant to basically go nearly straight up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So trying to get it to go forwards with the sand wedge is always
Have
a
you
challenge.
ever done it with a
It's good fun.
putter?
With a putter. I mean, you
Yeah.
can't get a putter there, but I reckon I could do a decent job with a putter. I mean, usually I go for some very hard shots when I play.
You wouldn't have the angle though,
golf.
because the wedges and stuff, they have like an angle, whereas putters straight.
Yeah.
But
I actually went to play mini golf a little while ago.
yeah.
But oh my god, I was doing so well. I got a couple holes in ones. I was absolutely kicking everybody's ass, and then we got to the last couple holes, and I tanked. It was absolutely awful. I lost I basically went to full the max amount of shots twice, and I came third or whatever because I did awful on the last couple. It was genuinely, I was so annoyed because I do like to win at games.
I can tell you're quite competitive.
I'm quite competitive. That's why I hope you win. I hope you win paintball. I was happy last time because we drew, because that means everybody wins. But
Wait, so who's going to be on my team again?
me and Luca.
You and Luca. Okay, that could be
other
worse.
people.
Could have
be
Harry.
worse. It's a shame Harry's gone for dinner. Harry should be back shortly because he eats dinner in about 4 seconds. Because he is able to physically inhale a meal in 0.5 seconds. It's genuinely worrying. And he's practically immune to indigestion for some unknown reason.
That's weird. Although,
What?
I don't even know what I was just going to say. I just added a connective on the end just to improve my language,
Okay. Well, it's Easter again now, which means that, is it Easter? Or is it nearly Easter?
Where it's close enough to Easter when you get family packs of mini eggs.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the point I was going to make, is that they start selling mini eggs again, which means I'm going to have diabetes. Because, I've already finished a family bag of mini eggs with barely any help from my mother. Not in one day, mind you, but over the past 3 days I've finished it. So,
Lightweight.
yeah. I really hope she doesn't buy another one because it's genuinely an awful idea because I will eat it. I cannot stop myself. They're so good. They are the best chocolate you can buy anywhere.
Yeah.
But well, I mean, the sad thing is you can only get them once a year, which is a shame because they're so good. But it is a good thing because I will eat all of them, and
Yeah,
I will. If they sold them all year round, I would probably die of some sort of chocolate related death.
No, I love mini eggs.
So many mini eggs. They're so good. Oh,
Yeah.
What would you say is your favourite type of chocolate? Hello, Hank.
I got no idea. M&M's, Snickers.
Yeah.
Dairy milk.
All
Can't
the
beat the
ones
dairy
I
milk.
can't eat, except for the dairy milk. I can eat dairy milk.
Well, no, because you might be able to eat the M&M Crispies.
Yeah, I can eat M&M's with no peanuts.
Yeah.
Harry, what about you? What's your favourite type of chocolate?
Nutella.
Well, this is a bit of a shame. I can't really share any of your favourite. I mean, mini eggs, obviously mine. Obviously, Mood is talking about how
You've a problem with mini eggs.
I've already finished the family pack, Harry.
Yeah.
It's worrying. I'm genuinely. I'm gonna die. I think I should sue Cadbury's for making such a good chocolate that I can't stop eating it.
That's kind of the aim, Carl.
Yeah, but they're gonna cause me serious long-term health problems.
They don't care about your health.
I care, so I'm gonna sue them for damaging my health by making their chocolate too good. It's their fault. It's not my fault, is it? Somebody asked me before what my favourite type of chocolate was. I completely forgot about mini eggs. I said crunchy. That's probably second on my list.
Oh, crunchies are good.
I do love a good crunchy. I used to not like them because they made my head feel weird. Because they like popped in my head after I ate them. This sounds weird, doesn't it? It made sense to me. Trust me. So have you guys seen any good films recently?
No.
Yes, but I can't remember.
That's good. I went to see Birds of Prey actually. That was
Oh yeah, it's the Harley Quinn thing, isn't it?
yeah.
Is that her name? Yeah.
Yeah, it's got Ewan McGregor in it. He's really good. He played a
Oh, that's Obi-Wan.
it is.
Did
he
you know
played a very good
Obi-Wan's brother?
psychopath. Obi-Wan's brother.
Obi-Wan's brother is in the U.S. Navy or Air Force. I think the Air Force.
Obi-Wan.
And
You mean Ewan McGregor, not
No. Obi-Wan. Conor McGregor's brother is in the Air Force. He flies planes.
Hang on. Ewan
McGregor.
Oh my gosh.
Ewan McGregor.
So you went for
Ewan
the
McGregor.
character and then the boxer with a different name.
Right.
Then got to Ewan McGregor. So
That
Ewan
guy-
McGregor's brother. I was going to say, Obi-Wan doesn't
Yeah,
have a
Ewan
brother.
McGregor's brother.
My Star Wars nerd was coming out of me. Sorry.
Yeah, he
Back in the box.
flies planes. These fly planes, and his call sign is OB2.
Oh, that doesn't sound as good.
No, but it's cool. But it's not as good.
Nah, it's not as good. It's not as good as Obi-Wan.
So how was it?
How was what Birds of Prey? It was really good. Well, I thought it was good anyway. There's Ewan McGregor plays a very convincing psychopath. So there's this bit, without too many spoilers. Basically, there's this bit where I don't know if it's the first time you meet him or whatever, but he has this friend called Victor Zaz who cuts off people's faces basically.
All right.
And he's got three people chained up, and he cuts off the first two guys' faces, and then he tells them to stop on the third one. He says he'll let her go. And then she's like, "Oh, thank you so much." And he's like, "Oh, is that a snot bubble? I've changed my mind. Cut her face off."
No.
That's what I'd do. Snot bubbles are disgusting. If I enjoyed cutting people's faces off, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's pretty manky, man. And he got this woman to strip and dance on a table. That was pretty spooky.
That's great.
Yeah, he's a pretty spooky guy. I'll be honest with you.
Through the movie is that?
Yeah.
Timestamp it.
for a friend.
For a friend, okay. I actually don't know. Sorry.
Talking about films, I saw. Oh damn! It was on the tip of my tongue, and now I've totally
You've
forgotten it.
forgotten what you've seen. Is it
Has-
recent?
oh yeah. Have any of you seen that new Aladdin remake with Will Smith in it?
I got about 5 minutes in, and then my mum was like, "Oh, we're not watching this musical."
Harry, you watched it?
No,
Fair enough. We won't talk about that then.
Why?
I don't think I can. I don't think I can. Just
Have you
watch
not
that.
seen it, Dan?
No, I've seen it. It's great.
What did you think?
Oh, it was great. I loved it.
I think these stupid Disney remakes are stupid, aren't they? There's no point. It's a waste of time. The originals are always better. Do you know what did annoy me about the original Aladdin though?
What?
The cave that talks.
Oh yeah.
In the original, it was CGI, and it just didn't fit in with anything. It looked awful because everything else was hand drawn, and then they just had a CGI mouth that was. It was genuinely disgusting. When it came on screen, I was like, "Ugh! Get out of my sight! This is horrible."
Thing is, one of my favourite things in any film is like Mary Poppins when they have the animated penguins.
Mhm.
Like they're animated, and it just like they're not trying to be real life penguins. They're trying to be animated. That's what it's weird, like it's so unrealistic that it's just sort of good.
Yeah. So what? Good win or bad win?
It's good.
I just think it's good. But
No, it's this thing called the Uncanny Valley.
Yes, we know about the Uncanny Valley, Harry.
So, there you go.
It's like the Polar Express.
Yes, that is.
The scariest
That's a low
movie
point.
ever made.
that
I did like
is
the bit
so
where the
inaccurate.
train goes across the ice there. That bit's cool.
Just saying, right? If the tracks were underwater and under ice, they wouldn't run them. They struggle to run where there's a lever on the line, let alone ice.
I'm sorry, Kyle. Have you seen? Modern Warfare needs a 92 gigabyte update.
92?
Jesus.
92? Why? That's bigger than the original game. No, it's not actually. That's a lie. Why?
It's season 2.
What are they adding? A whole new game?
New game, yeah.
Bloody hell, honestly. It's ridiculous.
A whole new world.
But do you know what I had the other day though? It was I had a hot chocolate with mini marshmallows and whipped cream, and it was the shit. It was amazing. Have you guys had that before?
Don't know.
Hot chocolate with mini marshmallows and whipped cream.
Yes, it's lovely.
I have,
It's
but,
a sexy drink. I'll be honest with you, man.
Not as good as tea. No, I'm joking. It's better.
I don't know. It's probably. I think it's not something you should drink all the time, but it's like tea's a more regular drink, and hot chocolate with mini marshmallows and whipped cream is like a special treat that is absolutely delicious.
Yeah. What do you want in your drink? I want some sugar. A bit more sugar. Add some sugar on top, and then some whipped cream full of sugar, and then some more sugary balls.
I said that somebody. We were talking about tea for some reason. I was like, oh yeah, I have like 2 sugars in my tea, and he was like, what kind of sadist would put 2 sugars in his tea? I was like, yep, me, because I like sweet tea too. Too big.
No.
Scoop. What do you have?
I don't tend to have sugar just because it's not as good for you.
Well, that's the only reason why you don't have sugar.
I would.
Listen, when have I ever cared about my health except for that?
Look at yourself.
Except for that 1 month period where I actually started going to exercise, and then stopped because I got ill, and then didn't start again.
I think we should do group exercises.
Like what?
Like, I don't know,
Paintball.
just something so I can show up Luca.
Show up, Luca.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Do you know what?
exercise.
Swimming is absolutely amazing, and do you know why? Because it's a sport that I can kick Harry's arse at, which is the best.
I'm not very
so good.
aerodynamic.
Because I can't beat Harry in any sport except for
Apart from
swimming.
swimming.
When we swim, I'm just.
Yeah, you're actually decent at swimming.
He's not even on my level, which is something I can't say very often. I'll be honest with you. It's a shame, but I can beat him swimming, so I'll take my victories where I can get them against Harry. And hopefully we win paintball against your team, because your team sucks. Sorry. I mean, you've taken both of the people who were on my team last time, Harry.
Yeah, they're the best people. I don't know how good Dan is, but I mean, Luca.
Not very good.
It's not really a disadvantage to lose.
Luca and me did quite decent, actually, when we when we swapped
Yes,
teams
the other
last time
team.
by accident. Well, basically, Dan, we thought we were gonna do a game against where we do just a 3v3. They were gonna let us do that, and then we decided to finish the game with our actual big teams that we were playing with because, well, obviously, because we wouldn't have had enough paintballs to do. Shut up, Harry. We wouldn't have had enough paintballs to do the whole that game and their ones as well. So we're going to do it in the lunch break that you get. But basically, so me and Harry swapped vests, your team colour vests, and then they were like, oh no, we'd swapped it before the lunch break because we thought the next game was going to be our 3v3, but it turns out that it was just a regular game. So I ended up we didn't have time to swap shirts again, so I was just on the other team for that round.
Carl won.
What?
So we won no matter what, basically.
So basically, we got up to the front and there was this like fence thing. We were like on the far left side, so there was no flanking us. And there was a hole in the fence, so I stuck my barrel through the hole and was just pelting their spawn for like quite a while. And Luca actually came up and shot over the top of me as well because I was laid down. And that was actually the round before I had my my amazing play where I basically saved that entire round from Harry's team, killing Harry in the process, and it was sexy. So basically there was this guy who'd come around the left side and I'd shot him, and so I was like, ooh, this might be an opportunity to flank the enemy team, bearing in mind nearly our entire team had been dead at this point. So I go up the left side and then I'm sneaking up and then I see a couple of guys and I run up, I shoot them both, and then I see past the wall Harry, I shoot him in the shoulder, and then I move around and kill the guy that's in the fort, which is the objective for that map, and then Max runs in and gets us a point. And it was amazing. That was my favourite moment of the whole thing, obviously, because it was like 4 kills, and also one of them was Harry, which is a bonus, because I do like causing Harry pain.
Who doesn't?
I said I do like causing you pain, Harry.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I know why. Do you remember yesterday on Siege, Harry? When you were being an asshole?
Sorry.
Don't talk to Harry like that.
I'm surprised that you being an asshole doesn't make me like you any less.
When would I do that? I don't actually know what I said yesterday, to be honest.
I don't actually know what you said, but there's a recording. I'm sure I could find out what you said. I just remember it was it was just you being a dick and calling me bad at video games. Oh yeah, and then you said he's just a decent Cav player, and I was like, well, that sounded a bit forced because you'd been being annoyed at me. You've been calling me crap the whole time, and then you were like, oh no, I was talking about me. I wasn't talking about you. I was like, well, that was expected. Thank you, Harry. God, yeah. Do you know what I thought would be a good idea? Where I donate like £1 to charity every time I get angry, but I don't think I have that much money.
We get a lot of money.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. I'd like to do maybe £10 charity, but obviously I'd have to be earning an income and have something saved away because I don't think it's going to be a cheap amount of money if it's tenner every time I get angry. So I get angry a lot. But I don't get really angry. I don't get proper, like, punch someone in the face angry. That has happened only twice. ever.
That
in
was
my
funny.
life. That was funny. Yeah, I've never actually been. I don't get angry in real life. I only get angry when playing games. I
No,
do
not
like
at
to
all.
shout at people.
I
Yeah,
don't think you've ever got angry while playing a game, Carl.
never. That doesn't sound like me, does it? Getting angry while playing video games. Not Kyle.
I've never played a video game with you, but I know you get angry.
Oh my god, yeah, I do. It's probably an issue, isn't it?
It's pretty funny.
I miss Harry getting angry. Harry used to get genuinely
don't.
really pissed at video games, but it was so funny and it made such good content. But he doesn't get angry
Not
anymore.
as fun playing video games for me. Enjoy playing video games a lot more.
Well, nobody cares about how you feel.
Yeah, clearly that's why.
No, but Harry, it was so good. I want the old Harry back.
Do you though?
Yeah. I want Mr. Q-Max. Fuck this shit. Oh, he's right there.
That was pretty good there.
Flamethrower me. Do you know what that means, Charlie? Do you know what that means? Flamethrower me.
And she was in the foot, not me.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Flamethrower into my foot. Yeah, that I missed that. I missed that, Angry Harry.
I don't regret any of that, not at all.
I regret you mellowing out.
Do you regret me mellowing out? Okay.
Did I used to be angry at video games, or is this only a normal? Is this only a recent thing?
It's just when you started playing with me.
I think we swapped. I think I've taken your rage energy, and it's now passed to me. Maybe when I mellow out, it'll pass to somebody else. Maybe Luca. No, Luca. I don't think Luca's ever got angry really at video games.
No, he has.
Well, I think maybe, but not regularly.
I've seen Luca get angry. It was at Minecraft, so I mean.
What, hey?
It was at Minecraft. I'm not entirely count.
He got angry at Minecraft. Why did he get angry at Minecraft for?
Because people were raiding the server. And it's not.
I've never played Minecraft.
Have you not?
Don't say that's Luca.
Yeah, it'll kill you. He's on our team as well.
I've just never played it. When everyone was playing it, I just went.
It's fun. It's fun up to
Yeah,
a
that's
point.
what I do now.
It's
because,
fun until you realise you spent a whole day doing basically nothing.
Lucas,
Exactly.
do you want to hear Lucas' stat on Xbox for how many hours played on Minecraft he has?
I don't really want to know.
What you're gonna find out. He and his second account are first and second on the leaderboard for hours played.
And his third account's like fourth, isn't it?
No. Well, actually, yeah, I think it is. His second account, I think, is what? I don't know what his second account was. Like 2 days, 18 hours, or something. No, it's longer than that. Maybe 18 days. I don't know. And his first account is like 26 days, 15 hours. So he's nearly spent an entire month of his life on Minecraft. More than
Jesus.
that doesn't even account for like Java Edition or anything he does on PC. That's just on the Xbox version.
Oh God. That's ouch.
It's too much, man.
It's horrible.
I know. Sucks. Maybe at some point he'll realise that he should probably stop playing so much Minecraft. But
Yeah, like that one.
we can only hope, can't we?
What do you guys think of the Just Cause games?
I like Just Cause. I like Just Cause 3. 4, I haven't played a lot of 4, to be honest. I think 3 is better.
3 was
4.
better than 4, but 4 is good.
I've played 2. 2 is okay.
I played
It's
2
not
at a
as good as
friend's
3.
house, and that's why I bought 3.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think they're good games. Harry, what about you? Have you played any Just Cause games?
I agree.
Have you not played any? Are they
I played
PlayStation
4.
exclusive?
I played 4.
Oh no, obviously 4 isn't. Not neither
Just
is
on
3
Game
actually.
Pass.
You played 4. Did you like 4? What did you think?
Yeah, it was fun.
3 is better though. If you play 3, you'll enjoy it a lot more.
being Spider-Man. So
I see. Right. Okay.
Oh,
That's
do you know
still
what I
the,
was saying the other day? In fact, yesterday.
Oh, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. He'll kill you.
Spider-Man! Oh, it was great. Swinging through New York.
He's left the Discord channel.
Swinging through New York and up the Stark building and, just webbing people in the face and throwing them around.
It's a good game. I need to play it again. I haven't played it in a while. Maybe get DLC.
it's a great game.
I've actually
You
got 2
made your
copies of it.
choice, Harry. How'd you get 2 copies of it?
Oh, it's Christmas.
I said, I don't know. I actually don't know what I said. I think it's time for rant of the week now.
That sounds like fun.
So rant of the week is something that has literally come up this episode, because we haven't done it before. Where we rant about something.
So basically, you know that people are idiots because they believe the Earth is flat.
Well, the flat Earth theory is just
And it's like
retarded,
gravity.
isn't it? It's like, oh, do you know what? The Earth is actually a flat plane. The netherworld is underneath. So if you fly, there's a giant ice wall at the edge of the world that you can fly over into space. The Earth is not flat. There is a reason it is not flat. That's not how gravity works.
Flat Earthers must be worried about global warming.
Why?
Because if all the ice melts around the edge of the
Oh
world,
my god, yeah.
all the water's just going to run off.
Then we'll have no water left. Oh my god, I bet they're panicking, aren't they? Like, the ice wall's melting! Oh no, we're all gonna drown! Yeah. Oh my god, it's just there's a reason the Earth is not flat, because that's not how gravity works, and also, there is proof that the Earth is not flat, and not even just pictures from space, which are real, you complete wankers, but also, there's experiments you can do to prove that the Earth is not flat, the fact that you can't just see across the world, because it curves.
There's a different theory about the Earth is flat and how gravity is basically a center point on this plate here.
Right.
And then they say there's a straight road going all the way across the Earth, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's flat, quotation marks. And there's like this road that goes straight through the middle and all the way to each end. Yeah.
Yeah.
The theory is how gravity works is the more you walk, the more the road for you will feel like it's starting to incline. The further you get away, because the weirder angle gravity's pulling you from. Because it's in the middle, and you're on the outside.
Weird.
And apparently, what you can do is when you get to the end, is just enough gravity where you can step over the other side and stay on the other side of the plane.
Oh, shut up. It's
Yeah.
clearly an ice wall in a way, isn't it, you
I
idiot?
don't know.
You can't walk through the ice wall, can you?
Or if you can bring a pickaxe.
What do you guys think of Australia then?
It's not real.
Is it real?
No. There's no proof.
They're falling off the Earth. It's not.
There's
possible.
no
Right.
proof that Australia is real, and it's down under, so they just fall
If
off.
Australia is not real, is New Zealand?
No.
It's
They're all
fake,
lies
Australia.
propagated by the government to make you think that global warming is happening.
What about Madagascar? They got talking lemurs.
No, that's all fictional child's movie stuff.
No,
Madagascar's
that's
not
real.
actually a real place.
And they have penguins.
What, you mean that wasn't a David Attenborough documentary?
No, it was just the San Diego Zoo.
Oh, you mean a zebra
located in
didn't dress up
America.
as a thing with a fizzy wig?
Doctor.
A fizzy wig.
I forgot what it's called. Avro, the Marty, the
Afro?
zebra.
Avro?
Yeah.
Avro Cadavro.
No, Avro Circus,
afro.
Avro Circus, poke it up, but.
Oh god, that's awful. Please stop. Did you hear the Minion movie 2's coming out?
Yeah, it's awesome about that.
I found something I can rant about now. That came out nowhere, didn't it? Stop making Minion movies. They're not good. They are literally for 5-year-olds. There is nothing good about them. Everything about them is horrible. It's not funny. Stop making them, you wankers.
Forgot.
But you know, there was this good thing we were doing a little while ago. I forgot where we were going through the members of Charodos and comparing them to an ice cream, which is quite funny. Who would you pick, and what ice cream would they be in Charodos?
I'd say you're caramel.
Me?
Yep.
Why would I be caramel?
No idea why.
No, I get that caramel vibe too.
You gotta have a reasoning behind the.
Just like a caramel guy.
I see. Do you like caramel ice cream?
Yeah, somewhat.
I think Harry might be a chocolate.
I think you're gonna say no. I think it's completely. Yeah, Harry's chocolate.
Chocolate
Everybody likes him except me. I hate him.
No, I meant chocolate chip. There's loads about me that you like, Carl, but there's a bit about me you hate.
No, I'd like chocolate chip cookies though.
Oh,
chocolate chip ice cream.
Yeah, as in like.
What do you mean? No, I think yours strawberry ice cream because you taste good, but you've got bits in and they are awful.
Oh god,
90%
they never
the
used to do bits in strawberry ice cream.
You what?
Suddenly I bought Suddenly, right? They never did bits in strawberry ice cream. Up until I was about 5, they started putting bits in. I was like,
what's wrong with them?
Why have you just started this?
Stop it! You've
it's
ruined
horrible.
Strawberry ice cream.
It's horrible
for everyone.
Who decided to put that in? It's just ruined it for me.
What kind of flavour ice cream would you be, Dan? I don't know.
Toffee.
Toffee ice cream. I've never had toffee ice cream.
Doesn't sound too bad, actually.
Yeah, but you gotta have some reasoning behind it. You gotta have a reason. So there's got to be like what I said, where Harry's strawberry, it tastes good, but or chocolate, where everybody likes you except me. But yeah, no.
Luca's Marmite.
Marmite. Ugh, that's disgusting. What's wrong with you?
I'm joking, Luca.
No, because Marmite isn't you like it or you hate it sometimes. You like it or you hate it all the time, which is the opposite of Luca. Because Luca you like sometimes, but you despise him other times. What would that be? What kind of ice cream is that? You like him sometimes, but sometimes you also despise him and think he's
the mystery ice cream. Ice cream of the day.
No. It's got to be a flavour. What about mint choc chip? Does anybody have mint choc chip?
Oh, I love that.
You like? Okay, well that doesn't work, does it? What kind of flavours of ice cream do they usually do? Oh, come on, there must be something, mustn't there?
I don't know.
Why are we doing this?
I don't know.
It's fun. It's a good game. Harry, what flavours of ice cream are there? What kind of flavour would Luca be? Something that you like sometimes, but sometimes is just awful.
Honeycomb.
Honeycomb. Why do you think that? Why?
Sometimes it's good. Depends where you get it from.
I know what Luca is.
What is Luca?
He's salted caramel.
He's salted caramel. Why?
Yeah,
sometimes he's way too
Because occasionally, because he's
nice.
He's sometimes quite sweet and stuff, and then suddenly you just get this salty side of him.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Luca's salted caramel. Nice. Okay. So Harry's.
I love
what
you,
is
Luca.
Harry gonna be? I'm gonna say Harry's strawberry. You what?
What have we accomplished out of this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Harry's strawberry. We're not done yet. Harry's strawberry.
Kyle, I still feel bad for what I said to Luca last time when we were playing that rap game.
Oh, no, man. That's not cool.
This isn't gonna go good. Luca, I'm pretty sure Luca actually hates me.
Not yet, I don't think.
Once he knows you're taking his place in the podcast.
Then he'll hate you. Yeah. What would Dan be? Dan, what are you? Oh, yeah, Dan, what are you? I want to say you're vanilla, but I don't. I like vanilla. I always think vanilla is just a good thing to go back to. It's just I think I have vanilla a lot because you can't mess up vanilla, can you? There is no way that vanilla is bad. Any way you order vanilla, I mean in the good way. Not that Dan. I'm not saying Dan's basic. I'm saying that I order Dan a lot because Dan's always good. And I don't
Kyle,
order
I don't think
Harry
I want to be
a
part
lot.
of this anymore.
I sometimes order Harry only when he doesn't have bits in, but when he's got bits in, he's bloody horrible. Salted caramel, I like, but sometimes it's just too salty.
See, I feel really bad now because it feels like all I've done since I got on here is just insult Luca, which I don't mean to do, but especially with what I said last weekend or the weekend before.
What about Max? What would Max be?
Dog.
Wow. Okay, that is horrifying. Would Max be chocolate?
Guacamole.
Ice cream? No, because that doesn't work. What did you say, Harry?
Guacamole.
Guacamole. Ugh, what's wrong with you? No. Jesus, guacamole. What about mint choc chip for Max?
Yeah,
How's
he's a
that
pretty
sound?
cool guy.
Pretty cool dude. Sometimes a bit too minty, but generally good.
But most of the time quite sweet.
Yeah, better than salted caramel when it's bad.
Yeah, but salted caramel when it's good is so
what about
good.
Scott? What for Scott? What ice
Scott's
cream?
all of them.
Scott's all of them.
Just
would
a
Scott
mix
be?
of everything.
Scott's
A
a-
rainbow
Scott's a triple
swirl
scoop.
ice cream. You say you just call Scott a triple scoop.
I did.
What does that mean? So could you please explain your reasoning for Scott being a triple scoop? Triple
You
scoop.
can infer yourself.
You what?
You can infer yourself.
When you want to treat yourself, yeah, you get big 3 scoops and they are delicious. Sometimes maybe a bit too much. You can't fit all of it in, but most of the time it is a delicious meal. How's that?
That was a great pitch to Dragon's Den.
What about me? We haven't done me yet because you guys said caramel and then we moved on. And then you guys didn't have a reason for it.
I don't really know about you, Carl.
You don't know about me.
No.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm thinking, but no, because like most people just fit into like an ice cream well, but you,
I'm not sure I'm not sure how to respond to that statement. Never been told I don't fit into an ice cream well before. Do I? What do you mean? Well, there's no ice cream that you think would personify me.
no, there is, but it's just don't know. I can't. I think I've run out of ice cream flavors.
Well, there must be something that I can be. I'll be left out of this game. Come on, man.
No, you won't be left. Well, come up with something. I'm thinking.
You're thinking.
I'm
Harry,
thinking.
What do you think anything?
Hmm?
What do you think I could be as an ice cream? Come on.
I don't know why we're doing this.
Just for fun.
Just for fun.
Yeah, just for fun.
Kyle would be the alcoholic one.
The alcoholic one?
Yeah.
That does not seem like me at all. Why?
Because you are.
I am
Yeah.
an alcoholic.
Yeah.
I think I'm as far removed from an alcoholic as you can get.
What about rhubarb and custard?
Ugh, no.
No.
Get it away. Take it off.
That's
Take
the
it
only
off.
other ice
Take
cream
it off
flavor
the
I
table,
think
you
of.
would. What about sorbet?
What other ice cream flavors are there?
What about sorbet?
I don't know what that tastes
I
like.
had a dulce leche ice cream the other day. That was amazing. It was pretty sexy. Well, you guys haven't had a dulce leche ice cream, so you won't know.
We ain't rich.
It was-
Unless you want to disagree with that, Kyle, and say something on the country.
No, I don't. No, I got it for my birthday dinner. I had it for my dessert. I had a scoop of vanilla and a scoop of
Birthday
dulce leche ice cream. Yes, by dinner on my birthday when I went out for my birthday.
Who has birthday dinners?
Me and a lot of other people. Shut up. Yeah. What? Come on. No. Am I just alone here? Am I not going to be?
No, I don't know. I'm struggling.
What are we talking about?
Ice cream. Right. So it's maybe something else. Maybe another type of dessert. Who knows? Could be anything.
I'm googling ice cream flavors because I've got no idea.
You actually.
Yeah,
Let me Google ice cream flavors as well.
I'm on Wikipedia. Bacon,
Ugh.
beer, cake, blue heaven, blue moon,
It's
bubble
gotta
gum.
be something you've.
I said beer.
Bubblegum, yeah, I don't like it, but other people do. I don't like myself, but other people do.
What about cookie dough or cookies and cream?
Oh, I'm not a big fan of cookies and cream, I'll be honest, but I mean, I could always not like myself, that's fine.
Well, exactly. That's perfect. Jalapeno, you're little bit spicy.
Vanilla, chocolate, cookies and cream, mint choc chip, uh, cookie dough, strawberry, Neapolitan. What's Neapolitan?
What about Rocky Road? You got a bit of everything in you.
Rocky Road has a bit of everything in it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty rocky.
I have a bit of everything in me.
Okay,
Shut
that
up.
sounds a bit wrong.
Shut up.
I don't know,
Ah.
Kyle. There's not like a.
So Neapolitan ice cream is chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla in one thing, all molded.
Yeah,
into
where did I
one
see
ice
that? I
cream.
literally just saw that and now I can't find it again.
Okay. What Neapolitan?
Yeah, made up of blocks of ice cream. Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry.
Made up of
Sort
a
of,
bit of
but-
strawberry, bit of
You're
vanilla.
saying you're
a
made
bit
up of all of
chocolate.
us.
What about peanut butter?
Well, no, just you and Dan, and whoever the other one. Peanut butter ice cream. No, what's
Oh,
wrong
peanut
with you?
butter ice cream sounds good.
I don't know. I don't think we can find a good ice cream for me. I'll be honest.
I don't think there really is an ice cream.
Do you think there's another type of thing that?
That one person,
can
if you're
describe me?
watching, because you accidentally clicked on here, if you got any idea of what ice cream Kyle is,
If you have any, if you have any idea what ice cream I am, please post it in the comments. Because I'll be honest, I have no idea what ice cream I am. I mean, nobody
No,
else seems to
Kyle.
know either.
Kyle, not comments, comment.
What?
That was just another joke. Don't worry.
Okay, sorry.
Just being sad again.
Green tea ice cream. That's disgusting. What's wrong with you? Right. Well, I mean, do we have anything else to say?
I think we got to the end where you
I
talking about
think
ice
we've
cream.
been talking for nearly 2 hours. I think that's pretty good.
More than we ever done.
And
with
all
Luca.
three of us have been talking, which is wonderful.
Yeah, Luca.
Won't see you next time.
Thank you for listening, and bye bye. See you guys.